What's up, everyone? It is Tuesday. I'm on my lunch break. I'm working from home today. So I figured I'll try to get a little bit of the game in. A little bit of this game that I started over the weekend. This is 1983. Rams-Eagles. This is going to be game 2. What is it? This is my North region. Yeah, this is my North region. This is my second game in my North region. It's going to determine the third-person team to come out of there, with Washington getting the bye. And we are in the start of the second quarter with the I think somebody just scored a touchdown, I think is what happened. I don't remember. It's been a couple days since I played. But we're going to go ahead and continue this. I'll play for about 45 minutes. Again, it's my lunch break here. Since I'm working from home, I figured I might as well come back here and see if I get a little bit of this game in. All right. So, kicking off will be the Eagles. My light on. Kicking off are the Eagles. 16 for Tony Franklin. Franklin is a set. What does that say? Oh, this is one I haven't seen before. You know what? I probably didn't use this either. But look at that. Look at that. He's got a KAR for extra points and a KAK for field goals and a KOAP for kickoffs. Holy cow. So he must have done something really bad or really good when kicking extra points that they felt the need they had to separate them. Or maybe field goals. But so we're looking at the P column. 16 is a 7. And that is 6609. So he's going to kick it 1 yard deep into the end zone. So Franklin goes 1 yard deep. All right. Returning it for the Rams is going to be, who is it? There it is, Barry Redden. He's going to be returning the kick. 25 for Redden is a 12. And he'll get 17 yards. And they'll start 1st and 10 at the 16. All right, 14-7 Rams. In real life, the Eagles, I believe, won this game 13-9. We're already past those points. And we're going to see how far we can keep going here. So the Rams, that's a 20. That's a long bomb. The Rams are a 50-50 split. 20 is a long pass. And I don't remember if I've tried one of those or not in this half. I don't believe. I know. I think I had a complete one, but I think it was from the Eagles. I don't think the Rams have tried one yet. So we're going to do it. All right, 41-15. 63 is your receiver. That is going to be David Hill. And David Hill is a B. Who is David Hill? David Hill. I don't seem to have a card for David Hill. I must have one somewhere. There he is. Oh, he's our backup tight end. Actually, he's an ET3. Mike Barber's an ET4. So David Hill sits on the bench as the backup, but he's a B, so he must have got some pass completions there. Your defense is a 25. 25 is an AD. We'll stay at AD, so we'll go AD long pass. We're in the second quarter now. We'll go Ferragamo to David Hill. A 52, and Ferragamo is going to take off and run. That's a 26. So we'll go to the outside run column. And I believe it was a BD was our defense. Yep, BD. 25 for Philly. Oh, it was AD. So AD is our defense. That's a good defense to scramble against. Ferragamo, a 56. That's a 27. And he'll get stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. No gain for Ferragamo on the quarterback scramble. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. I think because I didn't try that long pass, he ended up scrambling. If it does come up again, I'll probably do it again. All right, because I usually try to do one per half. And then if a 20 comes up a second time after I've tried it and it went incomplete, I call the play myself. If it was complete, I do it again. That's kind of how I run long passes. All right, 2nd and 10 to 16. Whoops, let's do that again. There we go. 14, we're going to go short pass. 44. 33. Ooh, the doubles are coming out nice. 33 on your defense is a BD. 44 is going to be Eric Dickerson, and he is an A on short passes. So we'll go to 80. And we'll go Ferragamo looking for Eric Dickerson. 45, that's a 12. He'll find him. He'll complete it for 4 yards, and that'll make it 3rd and 6. So Ferragamo to Dickerson. 3rd and 6. Let's go short pass heavy. 15, another short pass. 12, that's going to be George Farmer. He's our A. He's an A4. 35 is CS. We'll make it a BS. We'll go Vince Ferragamo to George Farmer on 3rd and 6. Oh, 55, it's going to be complete. It's a 5. And he'll get 11 yards and the first down. Ferragamo to Farmer for 11. A lot of F's in that sentence. And it's 1st and 10 to the 31. All right. Rams moving the ball here. 13. Sticking with that short pass. 34. 34 is Preston Barber. He's also an A on short passes. I thought I had him out here. I don't have him out here? It's not Preston Barber. It's Preston Denard. I forgot that I typed that incorrectly. Preston Denard, 63. Yeah, I think I showed you this last time. I typed Mike Barber and then Preston Barber. It's actually Preston Denard right there. Who it is. I'll fix that on the next one. Okay. 63 in your defense is a BG. Denard's an A. We're going to make this an AG. So short pass AG. Ferragamo to Denard. 16. That is a 19, and that is going to be complete. But Denard's actually get pushed 2 yards back, and he'll lose 2. So that's complete, but he's going to lose 2 yards, and that's going to make it 2nd and 12. Back at the 29. And a 1. It's an inside run. 45 is Dickerson. He's been chomping at the bit to get a run play here, but look at that defense. They were waiting for it. They guessed correctly there. That's a CG. Inside run CG to Eric Dickerson. There it is. 12. Oh, 12 is a 26. Dickerson, no gain at all for him on that play. I know he's had a pretty good start to this game, but no gain there. 3rd and 12. Back at the 29. We're going to go medium pass heavy. And it's a 12. That'll be a medium pass. $62. We're going to throw it to Robert Alexander. Big Bob Alexander. He's a halfback 2 in the game on 3rd down. And he is a C. Defense, 54. That's not a good defense. 54 is AG. But since he's a C, we'll move it back to B, so we'll make it a BG. So we're going to go medium pass. Yeah, medium pass, BG. Ferragamo to Robert Alexander. Oh, Ferragamo threads the needle. He hits Alexander down the middle of the field. And Alexander's going to run for 35 yards. And that is a big first down. Big play there. It's 1st and 10. They're going to get into the Eagles' territory all the way down to the 36. And the Rams driving, looking to extend their lead. All right, a 19. That's a medium pass. 15 going back to George Farmer. He's an A. And 56 is an AS. All right, so Ferragamo to Farmer again. 16. That'll be a 19. That is going to be incomplete. All right, 2nd and 10. 15. 15 is a short pass 26 is Mike Barber. So this is actually the correct Barber. There he is. Oh, he's an ET4. Yeah, I think he's the only guy on offense in terms of the skill positions that's a 4, except Dickerson's a 5. But of all the receiving options, he's the only one above 3. He's an A6, Mike Barber. He will be your target on this play, your receiver. 36 on your defense is a BS. We'll make it an AS. So we'll go short pass AS. Ferragamo to Mike Barber. Oh, 63. It's a 34. And we have a possible fumble. We have an F36. So let's roll the orange die. 1 to 4, the fumble counts. And it's an 8. That fumble will not count. So I'm going to go F36. The result of the F36 is going to be the result of the play. Except for the fumble part. So F36, 31. That is 4. See right there, 4. It would have been recovered by the defense, but again, I don't like all those fumbles that happen in this game. So we're just going to call it a 4-yard completion from Ferragamo to, I believe it was Mike Barber. 26, yeah. So Ferragamo to Mike Barber for 4. And that's going to make it 3rd and 6 now at the 32. So it's a 49-yard field goal. I'm going to check something. Somebody in the comments of the last video mentioned that Lansford should be kicking. And that makes sense to me because that's who I thought their kicker was. And I've got Chuck Nelson. Now, Chuck Nelson is the KA. I can't. Let me get this out of the way here. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me get to the Pro Football Helper. 83. Move you over here. Continue. So he is the KA and the KOA. So he's your kicker, at least for this season. But I wonder if he got hurt. Now I'm playing this. This is like a week 14 game. So I'm playing this late in the season. So I'm going to check to see who kicked in this game. That's who I'm going to let kick. So let's see. Box score. Let's see. The kicker in this game. Yeah, it was Lansford. So I'm going to go ahead and put Lansford in. I'm going to let him kick in this one. So the commenter, off the top of my head, don't remember what his name was. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. There it is. There's Lansford. So Lansford is, I'll just put him on the bottom. There's Lansford. So Lansford was the backup. So I don't know what happened to Chuck Nelson. I don't remember. I think the commenter told me. I don't remember what he said. But he's your KB, and so he's your backup kicker and your backup kickoff guy. But we're going to have him kick off and do field goals the rest of this game. So again, it's 3rd and 6. Let's go short pass heavy. And it is an 18, so we're going to go medium pass. All right, a 15. Back to Farmer. Back to George Farmer. He's an A. 64 is a CS. We'll make this a BS. So BS medium pass. Ferragamo to Farmer. Oh, a 32. That's a 22, and that ball's tipped up in the air, and it is picked off. The Eagles defense gets under it. W65, and I just rolled an 11. That is a 52-yard pass, and unfortunately, they're at the 32, so that ball is going to be intercepted way out of the back of the end zone. It's going to be considered incomplete, and the Rams get a break there. Yeah, there's my... So what was it, W65? Is that what I said? 22? Yeah, W65. So if you look at W65, which is right there, you can see that 52 D9 is at 11. It's the first one. It's the first column. So it's going to be the 11. And that is 20 yards or 10 yards out of the back of the end zone since they're at the 32. So that is going to go down as an incomplete pass. Ferragamo to... Farmer again, just overthrew him. And it is going to be 4th down and 6. So we're going to bring out Lansford. See what he can do here. All right. It's going to be a 49-yard field goal from Mike Lansford. Again, if I remember correctly, he wore some goggles. I think Dickerson wore goggles. I think Lansford had that mustache. He looked like a 70s like TV hour-long drama crime. He looked like a what are those guys' names? I can't think of any of their names right now. Beretta? Is that one of them? Didn't George Papard play one of them? One of those guys. Maybe a Magnum PI from the 80s. All right, so we're at the 32. Not a lot of chances to make this, but let's see what Lansford can do. A 13. 13 is, we're going to go to the K column, a 19. And a 19 is, no, oh wait, 30. It says 30 good, but we're at the 32, so it's just short. Let's see what Chuck Nelson would have done. He would have got a 7. Yeah, that would have been no good. So they both missed it. So it's no good. And the Eagles managed to hold them off. No good. And they're going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 39. Okay, Eagles ball. It is 12-17. So we're making some good time here. I'd like to get through this quarter at least before my lunch break ends. So Eagles ball. All right, we have an 18. So they're going to start off with a medium pass. Now the Eagles are more of a passing team. So they're going to start off with a medium pass here. 42. 42 on defense is a CS. 15, Mike Quick. Have I said his name yet in this game? He is an EB5. He's an A7. So he was a good receiver. And he was their best receiver. And he is an A. So he will be your receiver here. A. What was our defense? 42 is a CS. We'll make it a BS. So we're going to go Jaworski to Quick. Medium pass. BS. A 31. 31's a 7. That ball will be complete, and Mike Quick's going to get 23 yards. And just that quick, they are over the midfield line. All right, 1st and 10 to the 38 of the Rams. And we're going to go 12. 12 is a short pass. The 13 on defense is a CS. 34. 34 is Hubie Oliver, and he is an A on short passes. So we'll go to BS. So short pass, Jaworski to Hubie Oliver against a BS. 14, another possible fumble. This is going to be an F36. So 14 for Jaworski was a 33. And that's an F36. So again, let's roll the die. 1 through 4. And we get a 12. That fumble will not count. So let's use the F36 this time to determine the result. And we get a 44. That's going to be a good play. Yeah, that's an 11-yard pass play or run play. Where are we at here? Short pass to Hubie Oliver. It's an 11-yard completion. Jaworski to Hubie Oliver. That'll be a 1st down. And it is 1st down to the 27-yard line. 1st 10 down to the 27. All right, we're going to go inside run. $24. 31 is Michael Williams, our halfback. 24 is BS. So our halfback, Michael Williams on an inside run. 53 for Williams. It's a 19. And he will get 2 yards. Make it 2nd and 8. All right, down to the 25. And we're going to get a 3. We're going to stay with that inside run. 26 this time. 26 is a BS. And 34 is Michael Williams. We're going to run the same play. Michael Williams, inside run BS. 23 this time. I hate the small straights. That's a 28. And he'll lose a yard. So Williams is going to go backwards this time. And it's going to be 3rd and 11. I'm sorry, 3rd and 9. Let's go medium pass heavy here. 17, that'll be a medium pass. 33 is Hubie Oliver. He's a B on medium passes. So if we look at Oliver's card, you can see the AB5. So that means on short passes, he's an A, and then on medium and long, he's a B. So he's more of a short receiver guy. He doesn't run deep or run long. So he will be a B here. I'm sorry, yeah, he'll be a B here since we're doing a medium pass. Just because he's just because he's an A/B, that doesn't mean he doesn't sometimes go medium pass. So 33 though is a CD, and we'll stay at CD. So we'll go Jaworski to QB Oliver, medium pass. CD. 54, we're going to have a penalty. We have an F41 and a TH. So let's check the penalty first. The TH, 25. That is a 23. That is illegal contact on the defense. 5 yards and automatic first down. Now what I'm going to do here is do what I always do. We're going to roll the orange die to see if the fumble counts. If the fumble doesn't count, I'm going to check the result against the F41. And if it's a better than the penalty, we're going to take the play. That's how I'm doing this. So we get a 2. The fumble will count. So F41 this time. It's my third fumble since I hit record today. 21. And we're going to have a 7-yard sack. And Jaworski will fumble, and it's going to be recovered by our left tackle, Stan Walters. Let's make sure he doesn't scamper for a touchdown before we just take the penalty. So Stan Walters is a tackle. He's an FR0 right there. He's a fumble recovery 0, so he's going to fall on the ball right now. So I can either take the 7-yard sack or I can take the 5-yard penalty on the defense. I think we're going to take the 5-yard penalty on the defense and make it an automatic first down. All right, so illegal contact. 5 yards, yeah, auto first down. So that's a good play for the Eagles right there. Let's see, 5 yards first down, 15 seconds, and go. All right, first and 10 at the 21 now for the Eagles. And we got a 20. We don't have long pass. We do have medium pass, though, so I'll run a medium pass here. So, I rolled a 20. You know, you don't have long pass. Can't see theirs. You don't have long pass when you're inside the 30-yard line. You only have short and medium. You only have medium pass to the 15, and then you don't have medium pass either. And because they completed one, instead of me calling a play, I'll just run the medium pass. So your defense is a 25. That's an AD. Your offense, 24. That's going to be Vito Cab, our tight end, our starting tight end in this game for the Eagles. Vito Cab. Vito. He's a C2. 25 is an AD. We'll make it a BD. So go medium pass BD. Jaworski to Vito Cab. All right, here we go. 46. 46 for Jaworski is an 18. That's going to be incomplete. And it is second down. All right, let's go standard. And we're going to get a 4. We're going to go inside run. 44 on your defense is BG. 63. 63 is Wilbur Montgomery. There he is. He's a halfback too. Gotta remember to edit that out. Let's see. All right, so inside run against a BG. Montgomery. 14, a 34, and there's fumble number 4 since I turned the camera on today. This is why I roll the orange die. That is an F41. So let's check the F41. Let's see if it counts. It will not count, so we'll use the F41 to determine the play. 25, that's going to be pretty good. That's an 18-yard run by Wilbur Montgomery. He is pushed out of bounds at the 3-yard line. And they're going to have first and goal. All right, first and goal with the 3. And we're going to go big here. Let me roll that again. All right, 2. That's an inside run. 21. 21's a BS, and then 21 is going to be Hubie Oliver. So Hubie Oliver against a BS. I'm pretty sure my neighbor just turned his music on as loud as he possibly could. I have all my doors closed, and I can still hear it. I'm surprised you can't hear it. Oh, you gotta love neighbors. All right. So that was Hubie Oliver against a BS, and that's an inside run. 62 for Oliver. That's a 24, and he'll get 3 yards. He'll get into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Eagles, an extra point away from tying this thing up. Let's kick the extra point. We'll bring out Tony Franklin. 45. 45 is a 9. I'm pretty confident that a 9 is good. Yes, it is. And it is 14-14 in this game. Tony Franklin, good. And we are at the halfway point. 7:30 to go in the second quarter. Let's keep going here. Kick it off. 61. 61 is a 4. See, I did that extra point wrong. What did I roll? I forget what I rolled, but I looked at the K column because I'm so used to it. It should have been the R column. We're going to call it good anyway, though. Was it a 53? It was a 9, wasn't it? Was it a 61? Either way, it's going to be good. I'm not worried about that. Let's kick it off. 61. 61's a 4. And that is 6409, right? No. 6309. So it's taken at the 2-yard line. 6309, Franklin. All right. Taking it to 2. It's going to be Barry Redden on the return for the Rams. 44 for Redden. That's a 10. And he'll get 21 yards. So Redden for 21. It's going to be 1st and 10 Rams at their own 23. All right. 1st and 10 Rams at their own 23. Taking breaks between each drive just to make sure nothing exciting is going on at work. I should try to just concentrate on my lunch break, and my lunch breaks are special to me. A lot of people there work kind of during their lunch break. I don't like to do that. I work my 9-hour day with my lunch break, but since I'm at home, since the computer's in the other room, if I hear something, I just go check it. Nothing exciting right now. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. An 8. So an 8 for the Rams is an outside run. 44. That's going to be Dickerson. 52. 52 is a CD. So we're going to go outside run CD. CD, outside run. All right. 13 for Dickerson is an 18. And Eric Dickerson is going to get 7 yards and go out of bounds on the 1st down play. Great job, Dickerson. Oops, 15 out of bounds. There we go. All right, 2nd and 3. A 6. We're going to stick with that outside run. 56. This time it's going to be Dickerson again. All right. Yeah, he's 11-56. 35. 35 is a CS. So Dickerson on the outside run. (23) Small straights are killers. That's a 29. And he is going to lose 6 yards. Big defensive stuff there by Philly. And it's going to be 3rd and 9. And we'll go short pass heavy. And that a 6 will be a short pass. 15. That'll be Farmer, George Farmer. He's an A. And then a 12. That'll be a CG. Make this a BG. And it's going to be Ferragamo to Farmer. 65. That's a 17. I believe that's going to be complete, but not for very much. CG, short pass. Ferragamo to Farmer. That is going to be complete. Only 4 yards. And it's going to be 4th down. The Eagles. The worst of the two teams. I don't know. Are they considered the lower seed or the higher seed? They're the lower seed, even though they're the higher number. Oops, that should have been 30 seconds. I'm sorry, guys. My phone is going nutty, and I keep looking over at it. That was to Farmer, and that was 4. There we go. All right, 4th and 5 at the 28. Let's bring out our punter, John Misko. I don't think the Rams have punted yet in this game. So John Misko comes out to punt. 65. 65 is a 12. And they are there. Phone's going crazy. They're 12. That's a 34-yard punt taken by D10. Misko. And it's going to be 4th and 5. It's going to be taken at the 38 by John. Is it Sciarra? I'm going to go with Sciarra. He's your TA. We're going to look at the P column. So Sciarra. 14. And a 31. And we have a rare play 16. The rare play on the punt return comes out. RP16. We'll use the book for this one because I don't get this very often. All right, a 7. Okay, that's the least rare of the rare plays. All right, returner muffs punt. Ball rolls 19 yards behind him. D8 recovers while running toward his own goal and loses 6 more yards, and it would be a touchback if the ball rolls into the end zone. I don't believe this will roll into the end zone, but yikes. So, here we go. Punt return. So, he's going to muff it. It's going to go, let's see. So, we're going to go minus 19. So, what's the best way to do this? We'll go here. I don't like this because it looks like it counts against his punt return yards, but it's actually the Eagles that recover, isn't it? Yeah, it's the Eagles that recover. So they recover it themselves. So it goes back 19, and then recovering it was D8. So who is D8 on a punt return? D8 it's the starting offense. So it's going to be a starting cornerback, and that's going to be for the Eagles. D8 is Herm Edwards. So Herman Edwards is going to pick this one up. Unfortunately, he's going to run 6 yards back and fall on it there. There's Herm Edwards. So he'll actually recover it and run 6 yards backwards before getting tackled. And we'll call it down there. So Herm Edwards is going to go minus 6. And there you go. And there is going to be your return. So they're going to go all the way back to their own 13-yard line. All right. Well, I have a tea time now on Saturday, so that's exciting. That's all I really want. This coming Saturday could be my last golf of the year. So if I even make it, it's supposed to be really crappy on Saturday anyway. All right, 1st and 10 to 13, 5:45 to go, and it is 12:39. So we're getting there. We're getting close to 1 o'clock, and I have to go back to work. Eagles with the ball, tied 14-14, trying to get a lead here. 12, 24. 24 on your defense is a BS. 12 is a short pass. 53, your receiver is Wilbur Montgomery, and he is a B on short passes, so we'll stay at BS. And we're actually at the 13, so we got to go back a couple boards here. 13. And we'll go BS. So we're going to go Jaworski to Montgomery. 22 for Jaworski. 22 is a 4, and Jaworski is going to get 18 yards to Wilbur Montgomery. So Jaworski's having a pretty good first quarter, right? Yeah, 7 of 12, 165. All right, first and 10 to the 31 now. We're at 13. That's another short pass. 44 on defense is BD. It's a BD. And then 15, that's going to be Mike Quick, so we're going to make it an AD. The short pass, Jaworski to Quick, AD. 63, 31, and it's incomplete, but we have a penalty. Let's check that penalty. TH. 24. 24 is a 16. Oh, that's intentional grounding. And I believe that was incomplete, right? Yeah. Oh, man. Intentional grounding. So that is going to be, where'd it go? Did I roll? 24. 24 is 16. And that is going to be 10 yards and a loss of down. He was getting pressured, and he threw the ball away. Oh, man. You don't see it called very often. It's going to be 2nd and 20 back at the 21. Let's go medium pass heavy here. An 8. That'll be a short pass. 25 is an AD. And 64 is Lawrence Sampleton. I always think it's Stapleton. Sampleton. Lawrence, he's a tight end. He's a C. So we're going to make it we're going to stay at BS. So it's a short pass, BS. Jaworski to Lawrence Sampleton. 33 for Jaws. Big completion, 17 yards. Make it 3rd and 3. Make it 3rd and 3. 4.5 to go. 3rd and 3. We can do anything here. Let's go short pass heavy though. Jaws is on a roll. A 9 will be a short pass. 52, that's a CG. And 51, Michael Haddix. So Michael Haddix, our backup halfback, he's a B. So we're going to stay at CG. Jaworski to Michael Haddix. 52, and Jaworski's going to get sacked. He'll lose 6. Oh, they had some momentum there, too. Jaworski, -6. Who got him for the Rams? 25. And that is going to be Reggie Doss. Starting right defensive end, Reggie Doss is going to get him. And it's going to be 4th down. 4th and 9. Let's bring out the punter, Max Runiger. Oh, that's a big punt. 11. It's going to be the K column. That'll be a 4. And that is boomed 54 D10. So he booms that one. 54 D10. So that's way back to the 14-yard line. That's D10. That's our TB. That's Henry Ellard. All right, so Ellard's going to return this one. 55. That is a 9, and Ellard gets a little running start on it, picks up 17 yards. 17, so good return after a good punt. And that was Henry Ellard for 17. And the Rams take over 1st and 10 on their own 31-yard line. 3:45 to go. Let's see if I can get done. 12:44. Let's see if I can get the last 3:45 done in the last 16 minutes of my lunch break. Here we go. A 9. So for the Rams, a 9 is a short pass. I'm sorry, an outside run. 43, that'll be Eric Dickerson. 51. So Dickerson against an AG on the outside run. $51, that's going to be pretty good. That's a 16, and he'll start with an 8-yard gain. And the Rams Looking to get into field goal range, but if they can get that touchdown, they'll take it. They're going to call timeout here. 2nd and 2. Let's not call timeout yet. 2nd and 2. Let's go short pass heavy. 19. It's going to be a medium pass. 22. 22 is Mike Barber. He's an A. He's our starting tight end. 51 is AD. We'll stay at AD on the short pass. All right. Oh, 54 for Ferragamo. That's a 36. That is a 10-yard completion, but we have a penalty. We have a TH. Let's check the penalty. 64. And that's going to be a grasping face mask on the defense, 10 yards. And they will take the penalty. And that'll stop the clock. The 10 yards. It'll be a first down. It was a 10-yard completion or a 10-yard penalty. We'll take the penalty. Face mask. Call it flagrant. And it is going to be 1st and 10 now. They're at the 49-yard line. 3 minutes to go. We'll go short pass heavy again. A 3, that'll be a short pass. 15, that's George Farmer. He's an A. And 26 is a BS. We'll make it an AS short pass. Ferragamo to Farmer. Oh, another 54, another 36, and another penalty. This is a 15-yard gain, but we have another penalty. 16, that's going to be on the offense. Oh, yeah, it's delay a game. So the play never actually happened. That's a 5-yard penalty on the offense. That is our 12th accepted penalty in this first half. I've played games where you don't get 12 in the whole game. A false start. The last play, they had penalty, so there's no time off the clock for that one. All right. 1st and 15. We'll go short pass heavy again. We're going to go inside. We're going to short pass. 66, that's going to be David Hill. He's a B. 12 is a CG. So short pass. Ferragamo to David Hill against a BG. 25, that'll be complete. They'll get 9. So Ferragamo finds David Hill for 9. We got 2.5 to go now, and they're down to the Eagles' 47-yard line. Short pass heavy again. That's a short pass. 62. And a 53. So 53 is a BS. 62 is Robert Alexander. He's a C, so we'll stay at BS. And we'll go Ferragamo to Robert Alexander against a BS. 22. The doubles are flying today for both quarterbacks. I love it. That's a 4. And he'll get 15 yards. Big play there. So Ferragamo to Hill for 15. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. You know what? They're going to call timeout. Let's get another play before the 2-minute warning here. So let's go timeout. Add 15 seconds. All right, 2:15 to go. 1st and 10 down to the 32 now. We're going to stick with the short pass heavy. It's a 17. That's going to be a medium pass. 62 is back to Robert Alexander. He's a C. 34 is an AG, make it a BG. So short pass, BG, Ferragamo to Alexander. 52, and he is going to run. Ferragamo doesn't like what he sees. He's going to take off and try to run. Our original defense was AG. So outside run AG for Ferragamo. 21 is 25. That is no gain. And he will stay in bounds. But that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So Ferragamo, no gain. QB forced run, 15 seconds. And we were at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10 to 32. Let's go short pass heavy again. 2 timeouts left for the Rams. We're at 10. That'll be a short pass. 63, that is David Hill. He's a B. 35 is a CS. So we'll go short pass CS. Ferragamo to Hill. 41 is not a good roll. That's a 20. It's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 10. So Ferragamo to Hill. And it's third down. Let's go short pass heavy again. Try to get in some field goal range here. 15 is a short pass. 54, that is Gordon Jones. He is a C. 61 is a BS. We'll stay at BS. So we'll go short pass, BS. Ferragamo to Gordon Jones. 13 is a 12. It'll be complete. Oh, he'll only be able to get 3 yards on the completion. It'll be fourth down. Ferragamo to Gordon Jones. 3. And let's see what that does for the clock here. Let's go 30. That takes us to a minute 15. The field goal's going to take 15. The kickoff could take 15. Yeah, let's just let this run. So we'll go 4th and 7. We'll bring out Mike Lansford again. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal try. So we're kicking it from the 29. This is going to be a tough one to make, too. So Lansford and that Philly wind. Is there Philly wind? I don't know. 31. 31's promising. It's a 19. And it is good. And he will hit it from 46. It is 17-14 Rams now. A minute to go. Let's kick it off. 54. We're going to have another penalty on the kickoff, aren't we? Oh, maybe not. 33. We're going to have a bad kick. 33. That is 42-0-10. So it's a short kick. We'll call it a squib. 0-10. So Lansford. 0-10 is our OB, and that is somebody in this pile, right? Yeah. Our boy Major Everett. Soon to be Cleveland Brown, Major Everett. Halfback 1 is also our backup kick returner. Let's look at his K column. It's 26. 26 is 28. Yikes. He'll get 11 yards. And the Eagles have it. 1st and 10 to 34. 45 seconds to go. Let's go with a medium pass heavy and see what we can do with this. See if we can get maybe 30 yards or so. And we have a 16. That'll be a medium pass. 54. A lot of 54s here. That's going to be the Eagles. That's going to be BG. 33 for your receiver. That is going to be Hubie Oliver, and he's a B on medium passes. So we're going to stay at BG. So Jaworski to Hubie Oliver. 24. 17 is incomplete. We'll try one more since they have that timeout. So we're down to 30 seconds. One completion. Maybe you get a long field goal try. Let's see. Oh, it's a 9. That's a medium pass. It's a 12. 12 is a CG. It's a 14. It's Mike Quick. Make it a BG. Medium pass BG again for Jaworski. This time to Mike Quick. 62. I don't think that's going to do it. 62 is a 20, and that's going to be incomplete. And they're just going to take a knee from here. So Jaworski to Quick. Incomplete. And we'll go take a knee here for Jaworski. They'll go into the half down. 17-14. There it is. Again, real life, 13-9 Eagles. I think they were down in this game, 14-0. They've come back to tie it, and then the Rams got a field goal to make it 17-14. So that's going to be it for this video. I might come back today after work and play the next quarter. Otherwise, I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good one. Okay, I'm back. It is after work now, and we're going to try to get a little bit of this game in. And then I have a phone call I have to be on. And then I'll come back again and play some more. So you're getting like a whole day's worth of gaming here. You're just getting it in a bunch of pieces, but you're getting it as one big long video. So that's good. I'm just looking for something to put on my TV because I like to have motion in front of me as I do this. And it's going to probably be, it's probably going to be Perry Mason because I heard Lieutenant Tragg's voice when I put it on my TV in the front room. And I really like Lieutenant Tragg. He was a fun one. He was kind of a douche, but he was fun. So, all right, here we go. It's the second half. 17-14 Rams. Philly is kicking off, which means we're going to get some Tony Franklin. Kicking off to the Rams. You got, who do we have? Barry Redden is back there to receive. Barry Redden and Henry Ellard are back there to receive. Oh, look at that. An 11 for Franklin. That's a 25. And a 25 is a touchback. I don't even have to look for that one. I know a 25 is always a touchback. That is a 75-yard kick, so it's going to go out of the end zone. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Rams. Up 17-14. Getting that late field goal from Mike Lansford, who's now kicking for them. And we will move on. And let's see, the Rams are a 50-50 team. So they're going to start with an outside run. And I kind of felt like Eric Dickerson was having a pretty good game. But then I just looked down and saw that the Rams have 47 total yards rushing. I assume it's all him, but that's not as good as I thought it would have been. So let's see if he can get, maybe he can get on track here. We got a 9. That's an outside run. 63, though. That's going to be Barry Redden. I think that's his first carry of the game. 12 is a CD. So Barry Redden on the outside run against a CD. A 21. 21 to 24. And he is actually going to lose a yard. So he's going to get hit behind the line of scrimmage by that Eagles defensive line and go down. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. Jaworski so far, 8 of 15 for 182. I'm sorry, not Jaworski. Ferragamo, 16 of 21 for 190. He's having a good game. All right, here we go. Second play. Let's go short pass heavy here. And we're going to get a short pass. Okay, a 14. That's going to be George Farmer. He's an A. He's their number 1 receiver. 33 is a BD. We'll make it an 80. So we'll go Ferragamo to George Farmer. 54, and we're starting with a penalty. That's actually a 10-yard completion, but we have a TH. We've already had 12 penalties in this game. That is a lot of penalties. All right, on the TH, a 51. That'll be a 23, and that is going to be illegal contact. Defense, 5 yards and a first down, but they'll take the 5 yards. They'll take the automatic first down. We'll wipe the 11 yards off. It would be 3rd and 1, and instead we'll take the automatic first down. So that was illegal contact. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 now at the 24 for the Rams. And we got a 12. That'll be a short pass. We got a bunch of 6s on the board. The 36. 36 is Eric Dickerson. He's an A. But 66 on the defense is a CD. We'll make it a BD. And we'll go Ferragamo to Dickerson. A 12. Oh, no, that's a 25. And that is going to be picked off. W58. Oh, man. W58 for the Eagles trying to come back in this game. 63, that's not good. That is a 13-yarder, so it's a 13-yard pass. So Ferragamo trying to get Eric Dickerson. And it's 13 yards, but it's going to be picked off. Who gets it for the Eagles? Well, they're going to get it in Rams territory, too. 52, and that is Elbert Fowles. Is that his name? Did I write that down correctly? Because I do that sometimes. Elbert Fowles. That can't be a name. That's like a basketball sentence. Hey, watch out for Elbert. Elbert Fowles. Wrong team. Let's see. Where are you at, Elbert? You're near the bottom. There you are. Elbert Fowles. There you go. And he's a W2 with a 0 in parentheses, so he's going to just get tackled right there. No gain on the return. And Elbert Fowles came in as a nickel corner, and he's going to get the interception. Elbert Fowles. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Eagles on the Rams 37, just like that. All right, let's keep going. Okay, an 11 on your offense for the Eagles, and that is going to be a short pass. 44 on your defense. That'll be a BD. 34. And 34 is Hubie Oliver, and he's an A. So let's make it an AD short pass. Jaworski to Oliver. 53 for Jaworski. That's a 15. He'll get 1 yard on the completion. So he'll dump it off right there at the line of scrimmage, and Oliver gets hit pretty quick. But he does manage to pick up a yard. And let's make it 2nd and 9. All right, a 9. A 9 is going to be a short pass. Oh, no, that's an outside run. All right, a 62. 62 on your defense is a BS. And a 65, that's going to be Perry Harrington. Perry Harrington. Again, that sounds like a dynasty name. 65 is Harrington. So we're going to go outside run Harrington against a BS. All right, so here's Harrington taking the handoff. 45 is always a 22. And he'll get 1. And it is going to be 3rd and 8. And you're not going to get anything getting 1 yard at a time. I can tell you that. 3rd and 8 for the Rams. 52-yard field goal for Lansford right now. And they're the ones that are up 17-14. Yeah, I don't know if I said that right earlier. They're up 17-14. I'm sorry, 3rd and 8 for the Eagles. 52-yard field goal for Tony Franklin is what I meant to say. All right, so short pass heavy. And we're going to 13 on a 13, a short pass heavy. A 13 is a short pass. 65 is BS. 12, we're going to Mike Quick. And he's an ace, so make it an AS. So short pass, AS, Jaworski to Mike Quick. 14, a 33, another fumble possibility. I think that's number 5 in this video. That's an F37, but we roll the dice. 1 through 4, fumble doesn't count. Or 1 through 4, fumble does count. All the other ones don't count. All right, we get a 1. This is going to count. So an F30, 14 is a 35. Wait, 14 is a 33. Yeah, F37. So let's see what happens. This fumble could turn the ball over. A 43, that's not good. That is, oh man, that is a 7-yard loss, but the offense will jump on it. It's going to be Ron Baker, the right guard, jumping on it. I'm going to call that a sack strip fumble. So Jaworski's going to get sacked for a 7-yard loss. He's going to fumble, but his own team is going to fall on it. Who got the sack? Getting the sack is going to be Gary Jeter. I think that's his 2nd sack of the game. Boom. But the Eagles recover. It's going to be Ron Baker, the right guard, with the recovery. There he is. And he's an FR0, so he's just going to fall on it right there. Fumble return. That's going to be Baker. Yeah, there he is. And he's going to get 0, and that's going to... Oh, that's rough. Oh, that takes him out of field goal range. That makes it a 59-yard field goal, and you can't do that. Oh, man. What would it take? Well, he's got, you know what? He's got 1s, but let's see. Yeah, see, we're right there, and you can see that 1 is 44 good. We're at the 42, and he's got 1s. Look at that. At 11 and 66, he's got 1s. Which means there's 2 chances out of 36, 1 out of 18. So what is that, about 7% that he can do that? Man, what's he got at 33? He's got a 17. Oh, 17 is also good. Man, he's got 3 chances. Ooh, he's got 3 chances. 39? 39 is no good. 39 is no good. 22 is a 39. 44 is a 30. Man, he's got 2 chances. I think we're going to punt. I think it's too early in the game to try something like that. Let's just try to pin him deep and then see if they can get the ball back with better field position and try again. So let's bring out Max Runiger. He's going to try to pin him deep here. Coffin corner. They don't say that anymore. 56 is an 8. And that will go out of bounds at the 16. That is not what you're hoping for. What is that, 32, 22, 12. What is that, a 26-yard punt? Not good. And it will go out of bounds. So Runiger And the defense comes back out on the field. Couldn't make anything of that turnover. That sack. Yeah, that sack really helped. All right, back to the Rams. First and 10 at their own 16. 12:15 to go in this quarter. But I have about a half an hour or so here before I got to stop one more time. 15. 15 is a short pass. And we're going to go 55, and we're going to go 66. That's a CD. 55 for the Rams is Otis Grant. That is a name I haven't said. Otis Grant. There he is, EB2C1. Michigan State alum. Yeah, so Otis Grant, he's a C1. He had a couple of targets that year. 66 is a CD. We'll stay at CD. So Ferragamo to Otis Grant. A 31, I think it's going to be complete. It's going to get 9 yards. So Otis Grant picks up 9. It's going to be 2nd and 1. He'll get pushed out of bounds. It's 2nd and 1 up to the 25. Let's go big here. Let's get a first down. All right, a 3. That's an inside run. 66, back to Barry Redden getting a second carry. I wonder if Dickerson made it out of the locker room there at the half. 25 is an AG. So we'll go inside run AG. Let me get a new one of these. My sticker that I use. It's getting a little unsticky. Get another one here. I just bought these. Our Rite Aid went out of business like a year ago. I love that store. It's right around the corner. And these were like, buy them for like 50 cents each, and I just bought a bunch of them. So that's wonderful. Okay, AG. All right, and it's going to be, let's see, Barry Redden. Trying to get the one. Ooh, look at that. My phone just goes crazy. It's like they know I'm playing this game. Man, okay. 25 for Barry Redden. 25 is a 16. He'll get the first down. He'll actually get 11 yards. He'll get through the line, and he'll get 11. So Barry Redden makes it first down up to the 36-yard line. A 3, that'll be an inside run. 13, back to Eric Dickerson, who finally made it out on the field. 52, that is a CD. So Dickerson against a CD. Oh my, oh boy. We have the K column. Look at that, there's Dickerson's card, halfback 5. All the way down there, you see that K column. So we're going to re-roll, and I see a couple of 1s. I see 4 1s. I see 4 1s and 2 2s at those doubles numbers. So let's see what we can do here. And here we go. 32, one of the worst possible. That's an 18. Oh, man. He's going to end up getting 2 yards on a 66. Thought he had a touchdown. Somebody from the line just grabbed his shoestrings, pulled him down. It's 2nd and 8. All right, we're going to stick with that inside run. 53. 53 is Dickerson. 16. 16's an AS. 53 this time. That's a 17. And he'll get 6 yards. So he'll get 3 times as many yards as he got when he got that 66. And it is going to be 3rd down and 2. And we can do anything here. I mean, we got Dickerson back there. Got the great Barry Redden back there. So we can do anything. I almost said Redenbacher. 8. That'll be an outside run. It will be Eric Dickerson. 26. That's a BS. So Dickerson on the outside against a BS. Another 66. Oh, he wants it bad. He's going to bust through the line. 52. And another 18. That's got to be his highest. That is his highest number. It's on the card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So 1 out of 6, 16, 17%, and I hit it twice. 18. This time he'll get 6 yards. And it'll be a first down. All right, 1st and 10, right at midfield for the Rams. They're kind of running the ball here a little bit better than they were. 19, so now they're going to throw the ball. That'll be a medium pass play, and it's going to go to Mike Barber, the A tight end. 64 is an CS. We'll make it a BS. So medium pass BS. Ferragamo looking for Mike Barber. 31. 31 is an 8. It will be complete. He'll get 13 yards before he goes out of bounds. So Ferragamo hits Barber for 13. And it is going to be first down and 10 at the Eagles 37. Man, the Eagles got a turnover in Rams territory. Thought they had a chance. And now it's going the other way. And Ferragamo is playing fantastic. 18 to 24, 212. He's got the interception. I don't know if he has a touchdown or not. All right, a 15. That'll be a short pass. 13, we're going back to George Farmer. He's an A. 35 is a CS. We'll make it a BS. And we'll go short pass, Ferragamo to Farmer. F to F. What was it? 35 was CS. We'll make it a BS. 56 for Ferragamo. It's an 18, and that's going to be incomplete. So Ferragamo to Farmer. I don't think that connection has really worked out much today. Whoops. All right. Whoops. Oh, I thought I did. Oh. All right. Second and 10. 37-yard line. 17. We're going to go short pass. 55. 55. 64. 64 is a CS. 55 is Otis Grant. Back to him. It's a CS. He's a C, so we'll stay at CS. We'll go Ferragamo to Grant. 52. Ferragamo's going to run. He doesn't like what he sees. He's going to scramble. 64 was a CS. 14. Oh, he's going to have a penalty. 4 yards. We have an injury. Our first injury of the day. 4 yards. We have a TE and a J. Let's check the penalty first. If the penalty is a false start or a delay game, the play never happened, I'm not doing the injury. So let's see. 53. That's an 18. That is offside on the defense. And they'll gladly take that. Penalty. 5 against Philly's got a bunch of penalties in this game. So offside. Continue. All right, let's check the injury. Odd number. Odd number is your offense. Defense is even. And it will be an odd number. It's going to be the offense. We flip to the injury chart. I really do need to type out the injury chart and stick it on my wall. You got the penalty chart here, and I got the return chart. Fumbles, block kicks, and interceptions here. I should put the injury chart right here. I might do that, actually. All right. So it's going to be on offense. Let's find out who it is. Rams already down a tackle. They're an offensive tackle. No, it's Philly that's down a tackle. 5. It's 0-3 for the Rams. It's going to be left guard Kent Hill. And he's a 4. He's a good player. He is a 4. There he is. Look at that. Guard 4. Let's see. He's a J. Oh, he's a J0. So at worst, he can miss one play. Right? J0. Yeah, he only needs to miss one play. So let's roll the dice. We don't need to roll the dice, but for funsies. 5. Remainder quarter plus 1 quarter. So for one play, let's see what I have at guard. I should have at least there's a 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep Kent Hill in there. He's going to drop 2 values on his sheet, and they're going to go to even. So for one play, the Philly defense goes from -2 to even. I'll just put it right there. -2 to even on this one play. So 2nd and 5, and then Kent Hill comes back in the game. So 2nd and 5. And we can do anything here. It's going to be a 12. That's a short pass. 15. That is going to be Farmer, George Farmer, and we're going to use this card instead of the -2. 65. That's going to be an AS, and it would have been an AS there too. Let's just put this back. All right, so 65 is an AS. Farmer's an A, so we'll stay at AS. So short pass. Ferragamo to Farmer against an AS. 25. That'll be complete. He'll get 12 yards, go out of bounds. It's another first down. Ferragamo just picking them apart here. Too many plays that are out of bounds, though. All these plays are 15 seconds. It's going to take me forever to finish this game. First and 10 at the 20 now. At the Eagles 20 for the Rams. All right, a 6. That'll be an outside run. Right? Yeah, 33 will be Eric Dickerson. And a 53, that'll be a BS. So Dickerson on an outside run BS. Let's change boards. There we go. All right, Dickerson. 41, that's not great. That's 25. That's no gain. No gain on the play. That's going to be a 30-second play. And it's second down and 10 now. 8.5 to go in this third quarter. I got about 20 minutes left before I have a phone call that I have to take. Short pass. Second and 10. Short pass. 46 is Barry Redden. He's a C. 55 is an AD. We'll make it a BD. So short pass BD. It's going to be Ferragamo looking for Barry Redden. 63 is never fun. A 34, another possible fumble. That's number 6. All right, so 1 through 4, the fumble will count. And it is a 8. That fumble will not count, so we'll use the F34 to determine the result of the play. We'll get a 12. And that is going to be a 6-yard loss. We'll call that a sack since it was a short pass. So we'll just call it a sack. 6, so Ferragamo minus 6. Who got him for the Eagles? And that is a 25. And that is going to be Anthony Griggs, eventual Cleveland Brown. So I love that. Ferragamo was thrown at the eventual Cleveland Brown, Barry Redden, and he was sacked by eventual Cleveland Brown, Anthony Griggs. All right, and that is going to make it third down and 16. That's a big play for the defense. Let's go medium pass heavy now. And we're going to get a medium pass. 33, that'll be Preston Denard. He's an A, but he's a B on medium passes. 25 is an AD, so we'll stay at AD. So medium pass, I'm going to have to go, oh no, I'm staying on that board. Medium pass AD, Ferragamo to Preston Denard. Oh, 16. Oh, it's a 19. And oh, it's incomplete. Fourth down. Let's bring out Mike Lansford. 43-yard field goal attempt here. 43-yarder. He hit a long one earlier, like 48, I think it was, earlier. So this will be a 43-yarder. 34, and we're going to have a penalty. 35, it's going to be no good, but we have a TM. We have a penalty. 63, that's going to be on the offense. A 29, that is 12. Oh, that's on the defense. That is 12 players on the field defense. It's a 5-yard penalty, and they'll get to do it again. That's the Eagles' 10th penalty of this game. And that is too many men on the field. Too many cooks. Too many cooks. Do I have that here? 12 men? You'd think that would be on here somewhere. That's a pretty common penalty. All right, we're going to call it. I got to think it's on here and I can't see it. We're just going to call it a delay of game then on the defense. We'll do that. I can't believe that's not on here. Okay, so continue. All right, so 15 seconds, and it's going to be 4th and 11 now at the 21. So now it's a 38-yard field goal. A little bit easier for Lansford. 36. We went from 63 to 36, and that's a 40. And that is good from 28, and we're at the 21, so he's going to drop it right down the middle. And the Rams widen their lead. Lansford, 38-yard field goal by Mike Lansford makes it 27-21. Rams. I'm sorry, 20-14 Rams. 6-point lead is nice. Now the Eagles got to score a touchdown to take the lead. And let's kick it off. 7:15 to go. 45. 45 is 29. 29 is 54-0-10. So it's going to kick it to the 11. It's a short kick. 54-0-10. 010 is an OB, and that is, that's, what's his name? Major Everett. Another soon-to-be Cleveland Brown. 13. 13's a 21, and he'll get 15 yards. That's it. 15 yards for Major Everett. Major Dad. I wonder if he was a dad. Did they call him Major Dad? There he is. All right, 1st and 10. Eagles now at their own 26, down 6. And they're going to start with a short pass. Jaworski enjoying throwing the ball today. He's only 9 of 16. I mean, they really haven't thrown it as much as I thought they would. They have 27 plays total, and the Rams have 47 plays. So time of possession in this game, Rams are almost doubling them up. Let's see. 27 to 4. Yeah. 33 on your defense, though. That's going to be a CD. 41 for the Eagles. That'll be Harold Carmichael. He's an A. So make it a BD. And it's going to be short pass, Harold Carmichael. No, where are we now? Against the BD. 56 for Jaworski. Oh, it's a 20 and it's incomplete. So Jaworski to Carmichael. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. 6:45 to go in this third quarter. 13. Sticking with that short pass. BS is your defense, and it's going to be Mike Quick. Make it an AS. So short pass, Mike Quick. Jaworski to Mike Quick. 65. 65 is an 18, and it's going to be complete. But Mike Quick's going to lose a yard trying to make something happen. It's going to be 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd and 11. Let's go medium pass heavy here. The Eagles trying not to go 3 and out. 11, that'll be a medium pass. 31. 31's a CS, but it's Mike Quick again. 21's Mike Quick. 31 is a CS. Make it a BS. That was a medium pass. So medium pass, BS. Jaworski to Mike Quick. 35, it's going to be complete. Is it enough? 13 yards, and he goes out of bounds, and it's a 1st down. So Mike Quick makes a nice play to get them moving the sticks. 1st and 10 at the 38 now for the Eagles. 19, we're going to stick with a medium pass. 46 is BS. 52 is Wilbur Montgomery, and he is a C on medium passes, so we'll stay at BS. And we're going to run the same play, but with Wilbur Montgomery this time. Oh, big play from Jaworski. He'll complete it to Montgomery. He'll run for 32 yards. So that was a lot of yak on that play as he tossed it to him just beyond the line of scrimmage, and Montgomery made the rest of it happen. And it's going to cross the 50. They're going to get down to the 30-yard line of the Rams. They've been down here a few times and struggled, but it's 1st and 10 of the third at the 30. All right, let's see. 1st and 10 at the 30. All right, it's 16. We're sticking with the pass. 61. 13. So 16 is a short pass. 61 is a CS. 13 is Mike Quick. Make it a BS. So Jaworski looking for Mike Quick. Oh, he's going to find him. That's going to be good for 13 more and out of bounds. It's Jaworski to Mike Quick, and he'll get 13 more. And that's going to take us down to the 17-yard line, 5:15 to go. All right, a 10. A 10 is going to be a short pass. Eagles are a passing team. 1 through 9 are your runs. 10 through 20 are your passes for them. 32, that's a CG. 52 is Wilbur Montgomery. On a short pass, he's a B. But we'll stay at CG. 45, my guess is a 17 or 18. It's a 17, and it's incomplete. Make it second down. All right, 2nd and 10. Standard offense again. An 8, that'll be an outside run. They haven't run the ball much in this game. They haven't even been down in this game, but they're not running the ball. They're a 55-45. So, 11 out of 20 plays should be a pass. 9 should be a run, and they're at 22 passes versus 11 runs right now. So they're at 67-33 right now. All right, so that was going to be an outside run. 52 is, who is that? That is Michael Haddix, a halfback. 36 is BS. So outside run BS from Michael Haddix. Eventual Green Bay Packer, I believe. 52 is not going to be good. That's a 28. And he'll lose 5 yards, trapped behind the line of scrimmage. And, man, they get down here, but they struggle to knock it in. I know that. So -5. 3rd and 15, back on the 22-yard line. Let's go medium pass heavy. And it's a 2. That'll be a short pass. 61 is a CS. 21, it's going to be Mike Quick. So make it a BS. So a short pass BS. Jaworski to Mike Quick. 26 for Jaworski is an 18. And it's going to be incomplete. And it's going to be 4th down. All right, so Jaworski to Quick. All right, 4th and 15. Let's bring out Tony Franklin. 37-yard field goal attempt. Try to bring him back to within 3. 22. There's the kick. 24 is a 42, right? Field goal K column. Yeah, 42. And that is no good. Oh, he misses it wide to the left. Oh, man. Eagles have had some chances here, and they're not taking advantage. 1st and 10 at the 29 for the Rams now with 4 minutes to go. 19. The Rams are going to start with a medium pass. 64 and 56. 56 is AS. 64 is David Hill. He's a B, so we're going to stay at AS. So medium pass, Ferragamo to David Hill. 41, and that is going to 20, and that is incomplete. Oof. Getting close to those interception numbers. Yeah, so many 15-second plays in this quarter. I'd probably be done by now if I had more 30-second plays. 2nd and 10 on the 29. All right, so let's go big. Let's go run big here. We'll get a 1. That'll be an inside run, and it'll be Eric Dickerson. That's kind of what I was trying to get to. 36 is a BS. So Dickerson inside run BS. All right, Eric Dickerson. 55. It's a 16, and Eric Dickerson gets 11 yards. So he has struggled in this game. Let's see how's he doing so far. He is 17 for 72, so 4.2. 17 for 72 and a touchdown. He's also got 3 catches for 61 yards. So he's playing well. He's playing well. 1st and 10 up to the 40. 19, going to go back to the medium pass. And we're going to go back to George Farmer. No, we're going to go to Mike Barber. Barber's an A. 42 is a CS. Make it a BS medium pass. Ferragamo to Farmer. 16 is a 19, incomplete. 2nd down. Another 15-second play. 2nd 10 to 40. And let's just go standard here. 14, another short pass. 23, that'll be Mike Barber. He's an A. 64, that's a CS. Make it a BS. So we'll go short pass BS this time. $62. 18 incomplete. Boy, Vince Ferragamo kind of went cold here. And that was to, who was that to? That was to Mike Barber, wasn't it? Yeah, 23, Barber. And let's make it 3rd and 10. Let's go short pass heavy here. All right, a 10. That'll be a short pass. 16, that's going to be Barber again. Mike Barber, he's a tight end. He's an A. 51 is an AD. So the tight end, Ferragamo to Barber against an AD. 13, that's a 12. It'll be complete. It's only going to be 4 yards, though, and they're going to have to punt. So Ferragamo for Barber. It's going to be complete, but 4 yards. And it's going to be a punting situation. Bring out John Misko. 13. 13 is an 8. And Misko, 41 D10. Pretty good punt from there. 41. Going to be taken at the 15-yard line by Glenn Young. 53 for Young, and that's a 21. And Young will get 6 yards on the return. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Eagles. 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. And they're going to start with a run play. 6, that's an outside run. 63, that is a CD. 56 is Michael Haddix. So Michael Haddix on the outside run against a CD. 46. 46 is a 24, and Haddix is going to lose a yard. Oh, no wonder they're not running the ball much. All right, make it 2nd and 11. Let's go short pass heavy. And that will be a short pass. We got 42, we got 24. 24 for the Eagles is Vito Cab, our tight end. 42 is also a CS. Vito's a C, so we'll stay at CS. And we'll go Jaworski to Vito Cab. 64 for Jaworski is an 11. And that is going to be, oh, that's a run. I was going to say, that's a weird one. Short pass, CS. And it's going to be complete, but he'll only get 2 yards. Jaworski to Vito Cab for 2. And let's make it 3rd and 9. Let's go short pass heavy again. And it's a 2. That'll be a short pass. 55, though. 55 is a BD. 45, that is Michael Haddix. He's a B, so we'll stay at BD. Jaworski to Haddix. 24 is 17. That's incomplete. And they've got a punt. All right. Wow. All right. Bring out Max Runiger again. 41. 41 is 12. And that's a 34-yard punt, D10. That is not a good punt from there. That's going to give the Rams really good field position. Runiger for 34. Caught at their own 44-yard line. It's going to be Leroy Irvin. 61 for Irvin is a 12. And he is going to get 8 yards on the return. That's going to be great field position for the Rams to start their drive. All right, 1st and 10 at the 48. 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. I'm going to pause. I'll be back after my phone call. What's up, everyone? All right. It is an hour and a half later. Again, you're getting this game in pieces as I run through my normal work day and then my after work day here. I'm going to finish this game, get some dinner, and then I think I'm going to set up the golf game because I haven't played it in a while. I got tournament number 7, I think, in my 40 tournament season to play. I'm going to have a little fun with that one. So I think I'm going to set that up next. And maybe you'll see some of that. I usually post the videos like all together as one video, but maybe I'll split it up a little and I'll do it that way. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started here. 1st and 10 at the 48 for the Eagles. For the Rams. Up 20-14. We're going to start the fourth quarter. We have 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Then we'll start the fourth quarter. And the Rams are going to start with an inside run. It's probably the smart thing to do. You got 62. That is Barry Redden. And a 14. That is a pass defense. That is a BD. So Barry Redden, inside run against a BD. 15. This is going to be the last play of the quarter, and it's going to be a good one. He'll get 12 yards. So Barry Redden is going to run for 12. And that will end the quarter. Rams up 20-14. So in real life, the Eagles won this game, but that would be an upset. If we look at the seedings, the Eagles are a 25 seed. They were 5-11 that year. Rams were an 8 seed. They were, I believe, 9-7, I think. They were an 8 seed. So this should be a Rams win, but in real life, the Eagles won this game. So let's keep going here. Let's see if the Eagles can come back. 1st and 10 down to the Eagles, 36 now for the Rams. We have a 19. We have a medium pass play. Whoa. 34 is Preston Denard. I'm sorry, that's 43, isn't it? 43 is Eric Dickerson. He's a B on medium passes. 15, that's an AD. We'll play AD. Fourth quarter. So we're going to go Ferragamo to Dickerson, dumping it off on the medium pass. 13 is a 12, and that will be incomplete. All right, here we go with those 15-second plays again. All right, 2nd and 10. Let's go big here. Let's try to force a run. Oh, a 20. It's going to be a short pass. When I go big, that means 1 through 12 is an inside run. 13, 14, 15, 16 is an outside run. 17, 18, 19, 20 is kind of a little play action, short pass type of thing. 51, that is an AD. So they saw it coming. They lined up with 3 tight ends, but they saw the pass coming anyway. The defense did. So let's go. Who's our receiver? 51. That is James McDonald. Who's James McDonald? Backup tight end. C1, ET2. James McDonald is our target. So we got AD. So let's make it a BD. Short pass. BD. Ferragamo to McDonald. 26 is a 16, and that is incomplete. Defense played that well. And let's make it 3rd and 10, so we'll go short pass heavy here. Eight is going to be a short pass. 36. That is Dickerson. He's an A on short passes. 22. That's going to be a BD, making an AD. So short pass, Ferragamo to Dickerson. 63 is a rough one. That's a 34, and that's another fumble. I believe that's the 7th fumble that has come up on the board since I've turned this recording on at lunch. And look, I think we've had 2 of them that have counted so far out of the 6. All right, so 36, let's see, what was that, 63 is a 34. That's an F36. So again, we'll roll the orange die. 1 through 4, the fumble counts. And it's a 20. That fumble is about as far away from counting as it could be. So F34 will use that result to determine whether the fumble is what happens. 45 And that is a 3-yard completion from Ferragamo to Dickerson, which will not be enough for a first down. And that'll bring out fourth down. And they're going to have to punt again. The Eagle defense playing pretty well here in this second half as they try to help set the offense up for something. And the offense is failing them. Let's bring out John Misko to punt. Oh, man, he gets his foot into that one. That is a 4, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be 50 yards. 52 D10. So 52 Misko. D10, that is going to be John Sciarra on the return from his own 20. 36 is a 21. And that is going to be a 2-yard return. Whoops. Oh, no. Wait, what happened there? Wait, why did I not get a return? Okay, hang on. Oh. I didn't realize they were at the 33-yard line. I don't know why I didn't realize that. I'm sorry. We're not going to punt. We're going to try a field goal. Try a 50-yard field goal here. Try to put this game out of reach. So they're at the I was thinking I was like back on that side of the 50. I looked at the screen wrong. Thought they were going that way with it. Anyway, all right. So we're going to bring out Mike Lansford. Try a 50-yard field goal. This would make it a 2-score game. This is a pretty big kick for Lansford. So I don't even know if he has it on his card, but we're not even going to look. So this is 30. He's at the 33-yard line. So here we go. Oh, a 65. Oh, man, a 36. Wait, no. A 20. I think that's going to be no good. And that is no good. Boy, that would have been a nice one there. So we'll go field goal. Lansford, no good. And that does give the Eagles really good field position. 1st and 10 on their own 40. Down 6. And they're going to go. No reason to panic here. 17 is a short pass. 52 is a CG. 63 is Tony Woodruff. I don't think I've said his name today. There he is. He's an EB2. C2. He'll be your target. 52 was a CG, so we'll stay right there at CG. On the short pass, Jaworski to Woodruff. Oh, 46. It's an 18, and that is incomplete. I saw that red die rolling around there. I already saw the 6 on the white die, and I saw that red die rolling around, and I thought we could have a 66 coming. So Jaworski to Woodruff, incomplete. All right, 2nd and 10. Let's go short pass heavy. 12 is going to be a short pass. 31 and 22. 22 is going to be Mike Quick. He's an A. 31 is a CS. Make it a BS. And we'll go Jaworski to Mike Quick, the number 1 receiver on the team. Oh, there's your big one. That's an 11. That's a 3, and he's going to get 20 yards. And they're going to move from 140 to the other 40. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Eagles on the Rams' 40-yard line. They need a touchdown to take the lead. And an extra point. Go back to standard. All right, an 8. That's an outside run. 35 is a CS. And it will be Hubie Oliver. So Hubie Oliver on the outside run CS. All right. Oh, a 52. That's a bad roll. And I've hit that a bunch of times in this video. 30. He is going to lose 9 yards. Hubie Oliver goes backwards. It's going to be 2nd and 19 now. I've never seen a 30 before on a running call. Oh, I looked at the passing call, and that was actually a 28. My bad. Where he's going to lose 5 yards instead of 9. I don't know why I looked at the passing column. Hold on, I'll show it to you. So run, Hubie Oliver. That's -5. Still terrible. Yeah, continue. Yeah, I looked at the passing column for some reason. So used to Philadelphia passing the ball. You can see 52. He's got a 30 there. And it should be a 28. So In case you're wondering, there's a 5-yard difference between 28 and 30, apparently. All right, let's go short pass heavy. That's where the Eagles do their most damage is in the pass. They have 39 yards rushing in this game. 8. That'll be a short pass. 55 on your defense, though. 55, that's a BD. 34 is Hubie Oliver, and he is an A on the short pass. So we'll make it an AD. So Jaworski to Hubie Oliver. 35, that's going to be complete, and he'll get 12. Make it a nice, manageable third down. He will get 12. It'll be 3rd and 3 out to the 33-yard line. And we're going to short pass heavy here. I'm not messing with that run game. It is not going well today. It's going to be a short pass. No, it's not. It's going to be a medium pass. Wait, 1 to 15 is short. Yeah, it's a short pass. And it's going to be Mike Quick. He's an A. 15, though, is an AD. So it'll be a short pass AD. Jaworski to Mike Quick. 56. That's a 20. And that is incomplete. It's 4th down. And I think they're going to go for this. That was to Hubie. You know, it's a 50-yard field goal. I don't like those odds. It's 3rd and 3, which is a pretty good number. 11:45 in the 4th quarter. I think we're going to go for it. Let's go short pass heavy. And it will be a leaner. Let's do that again. All right. Oh, it's a medium pass. Look at that. All right. It's a 12 on your defense. Ooh, that's a CG. They got an extra linebacker, and they're playing a 4-4, expecting a run. Philly's going to come out with a medium pass, though. 36. It's going to be Harold Carmichael. He's an A. Let's make it a BG. So medium pass BG. Jaworski to Harold Carmichael. A chance with this one. 51 is going to be complete. They're going to get a first down. That's a 21-yard gain. That's a big play for Jaworski. Jaworski to Carmichael for 21. That'll take him down to the 13? Yeah, or the 12. 1st and 10 at the 12. Gutsy call. But that head coach, whoever it was for Philly, who was Philly's head coach back then? Let's see. It was Marion Campbell. I've heard the name. I have no idea who he is, though, but I've heard the name before. Oh, he died. He died 9 years ago. Coached Atlanta. That's where I've heard it, because I know he coached Atlanta. Philly, then back to Atlanta. Okay. So he was their head coach in 89. Okay, that's probably why I know it then. He went 3-9 and was fired before the end of the season. Wow. Okay. All right. 1st and 10 at the 12. We're gonna stay in the short pass heavy. And all I have is short pass, so I'm not going to roll the purple die. 55. 55. Is that an AG? No, it's a BD. Sorry, it's a BD. 26 is going to be Hubie Oliver, and he's an A. So we'll go short pass heavy to Hugh. I'm sorry, yeah. We'll go short pass to Hubie Oliver against an AD. So Jaworski back to pass. 41 is not good. It's a 23, and it's almost intercepted, but it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Jaworski got away with one there. Holy cow. Okay, so Oliver again, right? 26, yeah. That guy's got a lot of targets. I don't think they've worked out that well. 2nd and 10. Let's go short pass heavy again. Now let's go standard this one for one play. We'll go standard. Sometimes teams run here. It'll be an inside run. 54. It's a BD. 63. It's Wilbert Montgomery. So Montgomery against a BD on the inside run. $44. That's a big one for Montgomery. That's a 16, and he'll get 8 yards. Make it 3rd and 2. He'll get 8. We are down to 10.5 to go. I think we're in field goal territory here. But because they can get within 3, there's still 10.5 to go. So I think you're in field goal territory here. 3rd and 2. And we're going to go standard. And it's a 15. That'll be a short pass. 32 is a CG. 36 is... Yeah, 36 is... back to Harold Carmichael. So it was a CG. Now it's a BG. It's a short pass, BG. Jaworski to Carmichael. 15. It's going to be complete. And it is going to be touchdown. Jaworski. It's Harold Carmichael. The play was a 5-yarder, and they were at the 4. So that is going to be a touchdown. And the Eagles tie it up at 20. Extra point from Tony Franklin. Oh, no, a 34. It's going to be a penalty. It'll be a good TM, so it's good, but we have a TM. What's the penalty? 62. And that's illegal formation on the offense. Back them up 5. Make them kick it again. This time we'll use the 0-9 field goal. No. Cancel. Penalty. Illegal formation. Oh, no, there's, you know what? There's no time on a there's no time on an extra point. So that'll be 5 yards. Illegal formation, but it'll just be 0. No time. Untimed play. All right, so now it's going to be extra point from the 7. So we'll use the goal to 9 section of the book to determine if the extra point's good. Oh, no, another 4. That white die having a 4 is bad. That's another penalty. It's another good TM. So let's check that one now. Referees must have bet on the Rams. 42 is an 18. That's offside on the defense. Wait. Was it good or not? What would I roll? I rolled a 14. That's a 35. Yeah, it's good. Oof. It is good. So decline the penalty and take the extra point and take a 21-20 lead. 10-15 to go in the fourth quarter. Let's kick it off. 64 for Franklin. It's a 42. And that is 59-0-10. So it'll be taken at the 6-yard line by Barry Redden. So 59. Oh, 10. So Redden at the 6. Oh, no, 32. 32 is a 25. And he is going to get 20 yards. I think I've showed you this one before. This one puzzles me. So he'll get 20. But if you look at, I'm sure there's a reason that they did this. 15. That's going to be first and 10 at the 26. But if you look at kick returns, which is right there, kick returns is that first 2 columns. Go all the way down. You see how it's like 49-45, 39-43, 28. It's pretty close between the edge quarters and the middle quarters. If you get down to 20, 25, it's 20 in the first and fourth and 6 in the second and third. There's a reason that they did that. I just don't know what it is. I find that really interesting. So it's first and 10 Rams, down 21-20 now. They just need a field goal to take the lead back. We got 10 minutes to go. And they're going to go standard. And you know what? Before I do that, remember my injury. Sizemore comes back. I guess I should have done this on the last. No, wait, this is Philly's defense. Yeah. So Sizemore goes back in the game. Philadelphia. He's their offensive tackle. Yeah, I guess I should have done this before I started the last drive. I was looking at it the whole time thinking I did it now. I did it after the drive. But he will go back in, and that's going to make the Rams, instead of a +5, they're going to be a +4. I doubt that would have affected the last drive, but, I mean, it may have. You never know. Who knows? I don't really look back on mistakes that I make. I just keep playing. Figure they all even out somewhere. All right. So the Rams are going to start with an inside run. 14 is Eric Dickerson. 21 is a BS. So Dickerson against a BS on an inside run. Oh, big run. Dickerson gets through the hole. 14 yards. And that puts the Rams over 100 yards as a team rushing. But I know I think 23 of those yards I can think of from Barry Red. So Dickerson's still under 100. Let's keep going here. 1st and 10 now to the 40. Another inside run. Oh, but it's going to be Barry Red this time. 44 on your defense is an AG. So inside run, Barry Redden. 56. Oh, he's not getting anything. That's a 25. That is no gain. So Redden is stuffed at the line of scrimmage for nothing. And it's 2nd and 10. Let's go short pass heavy here. All right, a 9. That'll be a short pass. 21. 25. 21 is that going to be Vito? I'm not Vito. Mike Barber. Mike Barber's a tight end. He's an A. 25, though, is an AD. So we'll be at AD here on this short pass. So Ferragamo to Mike Barber. 36. 36 is a 14, and we have a 2-yard completion. So it's a short one. Doesn't really help the third down. It's going to be 3rd and 8. And we'll go short pass heavy here. Oh, it's a medium pass. 64 is David Hill. He's a B. 26, it's a BS. So we're going to go medium pass BS, Ferragamo to Hill. 53, that'll be a 10. That'll be complete. 8 yards, exactly enough for a first down. So Ferragamo finds David Hill right at the sticks. And it's 1st and 10, right at midfield now for the Rams. All right, an 8. That'll be an outside run. And in the year 24, it's going to be Dickerson against a BS. So outside run, Dickerson taking the pitch. Going to run a little sweep play. Try to find a hole in the line somewhere to burst through. 54. Oh, man, that's a 36. He's going to get smashed behind line of scrimmage. 7-yard loss. But there's a TE on the play. We have a penalty on the play. So -7 TE. 25, that'll be on the defense. That's going to be holding 5 yards and an automatic first down. So the refs just bailing out the Rams over and over again. That's the 12th penalty now on the Eagles in this game. And that's a big one. That takes us from 2nd and 17 to 1st and 10. It's 1st and 10 now for the Rams at the 45. The Eagles 45. 5. It's going to be an inside run. 53 is Eric Dickerson. 13 is a BS. So inside run BS for Dickerson. 65. 24. And he will get 1. He will get 1 yard on the play as he just runs into the big pile of guys in the line of scrimmage and falls forward. 2nd and 9. Let's go short pass heavy here. 14, that'll be a short pass. 65 is David Hill. He's a B. 45 is a BS. So we'll stay right there at BS on the short pass. So Ferragamo back, looks over the middle. He'll find David Hill, and he'll get 2 yards again. So again, not helping out that third down play. But he's going to get 2. Make it 3rd and 7. Down to 6:45 to play. I don't think we're in 4 down territory yet, but we're close. Let's go short pass heavy. We got a 20. We have a long bomb. And, man, I think I'm going to run it. I haven't run it in the second half for the Rams, and I want to be consistent with how I do this. So we're going to go long pass. Ferragamo is going to let it fly down the sideline. $30 to $50. We got 51. That is James McDonald. He's a C. 44. That's an AD. Make it a BD. And it's going to be a tough one to complete. Here we go. Ferragamo, you need to see doubles here. 53, that's a 10, and that's incomplete. And it's 4th and 7. 6.5 to go. Let's punt. See if they can pin him deep, make him make a mistake or something like that. Defense has played okay. The referees are on their side. So we'll see what we can do here. Bring out John Misko. Try to do coffin corner. 45. 45 is an 8, and that's going to be out of bounds at the 13-yard line. I'm sorry. Yeah, out of bounds at the 13. So that is a 29-yard punt. Not what you're looking for. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Eagles, up 21-20, 6:15 to go. And I'm just going to go standard offense here. We're not going to do anything special. There's still a lot of time left. And we're going to get a short pass. 41. 15 will be Mike Quick. He's an A. 41's an AS. So we'll go short pass AS. And we'll go back here. One more. Short pass AS. Jaworski to Quick. 63, and it's a 31, and it's incomplete with a penalty, a TH. Let's see what we got here. 31. 23. That is illegal contact on the defense. So the refs changing their minds about the Eagles here, and they're going to give them an automatic first down on an illegal contact penalty. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now at the 18 for the Eagles. 6 minutes to go. A 6. That'll be, what are we, passing team? That'll be an outside run. 45 is a BS because it always is. 22 is going to be Hubie Oliver. So Hubie Oliver against a BS outside run. $61 for Hubie as a 20. And he'll get 4 yards. So Oliver gets 4. 2nd and 6. We'll standard again. A 13 will be a short pass. Lots of 2s on the board. That'll be a BD. And then 23. Oh, it's Vito Cab. He's a C, so we'll stay at BD on the short pass. We're going to go Jaworski to Vito Cab. Oh, a big one from Jaworski. That's 31 yards. That's a big play. Get you out of your own end zone there. So Vito Cab, 31 yards. The starting tight end gets free and rumbles for a big one. And we're at 1st and 10 now. They're going to cross the 50 and get to the Rams 47. We got an upset possibility here. All right, an 8. That'll be an outside run. 23 is a CD. 36 is Michael Williams. So Michael Williams on the outside run against a CD. 32, and he might be going backwards. At the 26, he'll lose 2 yards. And we are down to 4.5 to go. The Rams are starting to think about timeouts here. They have all 3 of them left. 2nd and 12. Let's go standard. 19, medium pass. This is a big one here. If they can complete this, they can take a lot of time off. But if they miss it, that'll help the Rams out. So we got a little palindrome of 51-15. 51 on your defense is an AD. 15 is Mike Quick, so we'll stay at AD. Medium pass. Jaworski looking for Mike Quick. 32. It's a 26, and Jaworski's going to scramble. He doesn't like what he sees. He's going to do it against an AD, which is a great defense to scramble against. Jaworski on the outside run. 15. It's a 7, And he'll get 13 yards and a first down. What a big play for the Youngstown State Penguin graduate. 13. I think he played at the same time that Al Bundy. What's his real name? Whatever his real name is. He played at Youngstown State also. Which, again, not too far from me. And that's a first down. That is huge. First and 10 to 36 now for the Eagles. Using the clock properly here. 4 minutes to go. We're going to go inside run. 16 on your defense is an AS. 51, that's going to be Michael Haddix. So Haddix on the inside run against an AS. 14. 14 is a 14, and we have a, oh man. Oof. Man, that 13 and 14 are fumble numbers, so we are right there. 14 is right at the bottom. F24 is a 13, but in the second and third quarter, that's a fumble. It's a 6-yard gain. So Michael Haddix bobbles the ball, but holds on and gets 6. That's a big play right there. 30 seconds, 3.5 to go. Rams are going to use their timeout here. See if they can hold them to 3 and out. 2nd and 4. Let's go big this time. Let's try to force a run. Oh, but it's a 19, so it's going to be a short pass. So they're going to play action it. 61 is a BS. 15, Mike Quick. Jaworski knows who to look at as the game's on the line here. So we got a short pass against an AS. Oh, no, a 14 again. That's a 33, and that is fumble attempt number 8 in this second, third, and fourth quarter video that I'm doing here. That's an F34, so let's roll the orange die. This could be a big one. Roll the orange die. 1 through 4, the fumble counts. And it's a 10. That fumble will not count. So F34. .44. That's a big play. That is a 17-yard pass play from Jaworski. Wait, who was that to? Wait, what did I do here? I called a medium pass. Didn't I? No, I called a short pass. But I have 61 there. I think that was probably, I think I might have said 16. So that's a 61. That's Major Everett. He's a C. So this should not be a, oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Mike Quick is over here. 61 is a BS. That's why it became an AS. So that was a pass from Jaworski to Quick. And it became how many yards? I rolled a 44. 17 yards. That's a huge play. Jaworski to Quick for 17. That is a huge play. 3:15 to go. 1st and 10 down to the 13. The Eagles' offense was not working very well most of this second and third quarter. But in this fourth quarter, it's been a lot better. Let's go big. 19 again, so we're going to short pass again. 46. That's going to be Michael Haddix. He's a B. 46 is a BS, so we'll go short pass BS. We're on the 13. Jaworski to Haddix. 52, and Jaworski's going to get sacked. He'll just lose 2 on the sack. But that's a big one. 21 for the Rams. And that is Jack Youngblood. About time I call his name. I thought he was going to pull a, well, I was going to say a Myles Garrett, but he had 5 sacks someday. They still lost, but that $33 million a year he's getting going to waste. All right, so that's a sack. We're going to call timeout here. Don't get me started on Myles Garrett. I'm not a fan. Okay, so 2nd and 12, back to the 15. Let's go big again. Let's run the ball again. And it's a 5. That's an inside run. 32 is a CD. And 32, I'm going back-to-back, same numbers here. 32 is going to be Michael Williams. So inside run Michael Williams against a CD. So inside run Michael Williams against a CD. 12, and he's going to go backwards maybe? Oh, he'll get 2. He'll gain 2. Okay. He'll get the 2 back they just lost. And the Rams will use their last timeout on 3rd and 10. 2:45 to go. They're at the 13. And I'm going to go pass play here. I'm going to try to get a first down. I guess you could have a pick six fear. I mean, are they happy with a field goal? They can win it with a touchdown. They can put themselves up by 2 scores with a touchdown. This is, if I was a head coach, I would always go for the first down. I'd probably lose games because of it. I'd probably win games because of it. So I'm going to go for it. We're going to go short pass heavy. 54. 54 is a BG, so the Rams are expecting the run. 13 is Mike Quick making an AG. And we're going to go short pass. Mike Quick against an AG. All right, the Rams are big time loaded up for a run. Here we go. 32. It's a terrible roll. It's a 26. Actually, it's a scramble. So Jaworski is going to take off and run again. And what did I have? A 54. That is a BG. So Jaworski against a BG. In the outside run. A 55. 55. That's a 7. And he'll get 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down. But that'll take 30 seconds off the clock. And we are down to 2:15. And they're going to kick a field goal. Bring out Tony Franklin. Try to put themselves up by more than a field goal here. By getting a field goal. It's going to be a 28-yarder. Should be a chip shot. All right, Tony Franklin. 45. 45 is a 9. And a 9 is good. And it is 24-20. And the Eagles put 3 more points on the board, which is huge. Now the Rams need a touchdown. So let's kick it off with Franklin. Hey, it's Franklin. 35. 35 is a 9. And that is 65-09, right to the goal line. Good kick. 65-09 for hey, it's Franklin. And returning it is going to be our guy, Barry Redden. 15. 15 is a 10. And he'll get 25 yards. And they'll start 1st and 10 at the 25. Minute 45 to go, no timeouts. So my tricky little way of doing hurry up is now available. They have no timeouts left. And we're going to start with a medium pass heavy play. Medium pass. So we're going to line it up, bring in 5 receivers. 15 is a medium pass. 66. That's going to be David Hill. David Hill is a B. 15. It's an AD. So they're playing the pass. So medium pass AD. Jaworski. I'm sorry, not Jaworski. Ferragamo to David Hill. There we go. All right, here we go. A 14 is not how you want to start. It's a 35. That's a 14-yarder, but we have a TH. We have a penalty. 16. That is going to be a delay of game against the offense. How do you do that coming out of a kickoff? Oh, man. 5 yards. And the clock didn't run on that one, so I'm not going to give them any time off the clock. Delay a game because the clock wasn't running. So we'll go 0. All right, 1st and 15 now. We'll go medium pass heavy again. And the Rams were in control of this so much. You're going to George Farmer. He's an A. 23. 23 is a CG. Make it a BG. So we're going to go medium pass BG. And they are at their 15. All right, so medium pass BG. It's going to be Ferragamo looking for George Farmer. 46. It's a 17. It's incomplete. Ferragamo, man, he had a great first half, and he really fell off in the second half. He's 24-39, 243. I don't know if he has any touchdowns or not, but he's got an interception. Look at Jaworski, though. 20-34, 347. I mean, he's having a great day. All right, 2nd and 15. Let's go medium pass heavy again. It's a 10. That'll be a medium pass. 31. 31 is Preston Denard. He's an A. 13 is a BS. Make it an AS. So medium pass AS. Ferragamo to Denard. Oh, a big one, 22. That's a 4, and he'll hit him for 28 yards. That'll be a first down. We'll run some hurry up here. So Denard for 28. That'll be 15 seconds. And then they'll go up and they'll take a knee. I'm sorry, they'll spike it. Spike, no time off the clock. All right, 2nd and 10, a minute 15 to go. Need a touchdown. And we're going to go medium pass heavy again. Of 12, that'll be a medium pass. 56 is Henry Ellard. Haven't called his name in a while. He's a C. That's young 22-year-old Henry Ellard. 46 is an AS, so we'll go to BS. So medium pass, BS, Ferragamo to Henry Ellard. 51, it's going to be an 8. It's going to be complete. And he'll get 9. Oh, just short. So what do you do here? Ferragamo to Ellard for 9. I mean, if you do the hurry up, it's now 4th and 1. Otherwise, you lose 30 seconds, but you get 2 shots for a first down. So we're going to play all 30 seconds. Continue. It's 3rd and 1, 45 seconds to go. And let's go medium pass heavy again. Let's go short pass heavy. Let's try to complete this. 12, that'll be a short pass. 34 is Preston Denard. He's an A. 51 is an AD. So we'll go short pass AD. That's going to be Ferragamo to Eller. We've got 45 seconds left. At most, we have 3 plays left. All right, here we go. Oh, no, 63 is bad. That's a 34. That's fumble attempt number 9. F36. So let's roll the dice. And we have a 6. That fumble will not count. So F36 will decide the play. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what that is, but I know 66 is good for the offense. So that was F36. Oh, my goodness. Was that a pass play? Yes, that was Preston Denard. And if you want to look, I won't even say it out loud. You know it's a touchdown. But there's your F36 on the far right side of the screen. Let's just go down to 66. You watching? 83! 83 yards. That's a touchdown. That is a touchdown. Holy cow. So that is Ferragamo hitting Denard. And I'll just put an 83 in there for funsies. And I'll go bam, boom. And that is a 43-yard touchdown pass from Ferragamo to Preston Denard on a wacky fumble play. You saw it was 0-10. It would have been recovered by the offense anyway, but it would have been recovered 40 yards out of the end zone, so we wouldn't have worried about that anyway. So we'll continue. And that's going to put the Rams up 26-24 with 30 seconds to go. Let's kick the extra point, and oh my goodness. Fantastic finishes galore in my 1983 season. And my 1986 season. So 62 for Lansford. Mike Lansford, that is a 40? A 40 is good. I don't have to look. I know it's good. I'm going to look anyway. Yeah, it's good. So it's 27-24 Rams. And the Eagles crowd is going, they're as quiet as you've ever heard an Eagles crowd. They're probably throwing batteries at Santa Claus right now. Let's kick it off with 30 seconds to go. It's going to be Lansford. 41. 41 is a 7. 62-09. That's a great kickoff because it guarantees time coming off the clock. Lansford, 62-09. So it's going to be taken by Glenn Young, who hopes for a big, he needs about a 50-yard, 60-yard, 70-yard return right now. A 52 is not going to do it. That'll be a 25, and we already know that's 20 yards. I showed you earlier. So that is going to be a 20-yarder for Glenn Young. And it's going to be, I mean, we're in Hail Mary territory. We got one play left. Jaworski, devastated right now. 20 of 34, 347, no interceptions. And it looks like he's going to lose. Let's see what happens. We're going to go long bomb. Where's it at? All right, 49-15, 61. 61 is a BS. 25, it's going to be Hubie Oliver. He's a B, so we'll stay at BS. Everybody run down there as far as you can. Jaworski's going to throw it. 36 is a 17, and it's going to fall incomplete. And the Rams on an amazing 2-minute drive. The Rams. So let's see. That was to Oliver, and that was incomplete. And the Rams come back to win 27-24 to advance. So let's type it in there. So we're going to go with the 8th seed. So no upsets yet in this bracket with the 2 games we've played. Los Angeles Rams. And they win 27-24 over the Eagles. And they move on in the 1983 March Madness style bracket. Let me just click save. And our next game, and this one is going to be Giants at Detroit as I just work my way down. So we're going to see the Giants at Detroit as the next game in this series, but I'm going to play some golf first. Let's look at the stats. This is a great game. Come on. There you go. All right, looking at the stats so far. Let's look at the box score. And then I'll take a look at the stats so far in the season. I've played 5 games. Let's just take a look at them here. So the Rams, Philadelphia, with 30 seconds to go, the Rams hit a 43-yard pass. Most of their scoring was in the first half, and then they got that field goal. But they got the important touchdown at the end. Dickerson, 19 of 87 for 1. 4.6 is great. 4 for 64 receiving. That's great. Denard, 4 for 83, including the touchdown. And then 5 for 51 for Farmer, 4 for Bell, Barber, and 4 for Hill. Overall, though, Ferragamo, 27 of 43, 323, 2 touchdowns and a pick. 91.5 on the QBR. Let's see. Sacks, 5 sacks. Jeter with 2 of them. No interceptions. Redden had all 4. He's the OA. So he had all 4 kickoff returns. Punt returns, nothing special. 3 punts for John Misko, 34.7 average, not great. Lansford, 2 of 4 on field goals. Chuck Nelson, all he did was kick the first 2 extra points. Then he came out. Lansford goes in. Then we look at the Eagles. Look at that rushing. That's pretty terrible. 2 for 26 for Montgomery to lead the team. Haddix with 18. Jaworski with 16. But Jaworski, look at this. 20 of 35, 347, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Comes away with the loss. Mike Quick, 6 for 85. Carmichael, 3 for 85. Hubie Oliver, 4 for 42. Pretty spread out there. Let's see. 2 fumbles, both by the Eagles. Neither of them lost, though. Griggs with a sack. Elbert fouls. Elbert intercepts. Kickoff returns. Punt returns. Punting, 5 for 183. 36.6 for Runniger. Franklin, 1 of 2 and 3 of 3. Overall, pretty good game by the Eagles, and they just couldn't hold on. I'm curious about the stats, though. So if I go season stats, replay, let's take a look at some stats here. So rushing, so far, in the 5 games that have been played, Walter Payton leads the way. Well, that makes sense. Dickerson is 3rd. Hokie Gajan is 4th. Joe Cribbs is down there. Tony Collins from McNeil down there. Let's look at receptions, receiving. Leading the way is Chris Collinsworth with 13. God, did I hate him back then. I like him now. I hated him as a kid. I don't know why. Hobie Brenner, the tight end for the Saints, with 7. Stanley Morgan, Mike Quick, both with 6. Nothing special there. Yards. Eddie Lee Ivory leading the way. A couple of Green Bay running backs leading the way. And then Stanley Morgan, Chris Collinsworth, James Lofton, all over 100. Anybody have 2 touchdowns? Nope. A bunch of guys have 1. Ooh, a bunch of guys. There have been a lot of touchdown passes. Let's go take a look at that. Passing. Touchdown passes. 2 guys with 4 and a bunch of guys with 2. Only 2 guys didn't throw a touchdown so far in this series. A lot of passing yards. I love this. Lynn Dickey, Steve Grogan over 400. Ferguson at 397. This is great. Let's look at sacks. Anybody with more than 1? Gary Jeter and Steve McMichael. Mongo McMichael both with 2. Interceptions? It's Terry Schmidt of the Vikings. Of the Bears, gets 2. He's got a pick 6. James Griffin with a pick 6. So much fun. Oh, God, I love this game. Let's look at scoring. Points. Leading the way, it's probably, Joe Cribbs, 3 touchdowns. And then Hokie Gajan with 2. Mosi Tatupa with 2. Jerry Ellis. Then you got your first kicker at 5th. Morton Anderson. All right. That's it, everyone. That's game 5 in the books. And you'll see some golf coming up next over the next maybe 5-6 days. And then I'll get back to the football. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to y'all later.